We're gonna bring up Rhyan Schwartz.
All right, you guys know how this goes. By a round of inward thought. How are we all doing tonight? I said inward thought. You know what? Seriously, if you're not gonna follow directions, this whole thing's just not gonna work. All right. Okay. All right. For this first joke, I need someone from the audience. To stop distracting me with their hand. I'm gonna try to perform up here. All right. So what's the deal with rhetorical questions? Adam and Eve had a really awkward Mother's Day. You guys remember when you were kids and all your teeth fell out of your face? What the hell? Oh my god! Like, I won! If that happened now, I have nightmares about that happening. But parents were just like, oh, don't worry about it. No, you can sell that shit. Yeah, like a little witch will come in at night, she'll touch your face and do a thing. You'll be fine. Later, when your balls drop, a little troll will come in, cup each for God. There's a whole money system for the growing up thing. Don't worry about it. Here's where horror movies and I disagree. When I meet a hot girl, I don't want to see her throat slit. No, don't do that. When I die, come on! I'm serious. If I'm dead, I want it to say on my tombstone, if you really loved me, you'll join me. And just have like a dozen vials of cyanide all around, like little flowers. And come on in, dive in, everybody. I don't want to sound like too much of a hipster, but there's some theaters around town that at midnight they'll do a screening of Avatar in 2D. And you can really see some of the flatter layers woven in. Speaking of James Cameron. I named my iPod of the Titanic. So when I plug it into my computer, it says sinking of the Titanic. Yeah. What was that? What did I just do? You guys ever look around and just think, by God, wow, this is just like an iPod commercial, except instead of one color, I get all of them. Oh. Bullshit, you don't want to cut your finger when you're turning your camera on. Like, what year is your camera from? And is this the best song to sell camera phones? I think that, but this bothers me. At some Apple headquarters somewhere in the front desk lobby, there's just gotta be this basket of apples. Okay. And you're just like, yeah, no, I got that. Speaking of food, In-N-Out, secret menu, free orange juice. When you order, fake a stroke. Blink, there you go. What? You guys ever been to LA Animal Prison? That's pretty good there. All right, audience participation. You've been the man of the the hour. Okay, all right. Would you rather? All right. Would you rather be asked this question or answer it?
Shut it.
Oh boy. That's a good answer. All right, that's the end of the audience participation section. On the count of 3, everybody shout out their first name. Holy, that one was easy. But I did say it was like a Simon Says thing. I was like, that's the end of the audience participation section. I'm with it now. Okay, good. No. I've got one more audience participation. Someone in the back. Guy right there. You kind of know. Do you know anyone named Johnson, like with the last name Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know anyone with the last name John Daughter? No, you don't! Because at Ellis Island, they're chauvinist pigs! That's what's wrong with our country. You know, Susan, be aware. Why haven't we had a Mexican president? It's right there on the dollar bill. Latin. Still no Latino president. I think the founding fathers would cry. Alright, now I'm going to play an original song now. Alright. That's called Where My Piano Tube At? Alright, dating. The sections just move on. Like, how about some topical humor? Preparation H is gross. Ah! Alright, dating. So, I have a widow's peak, which fittingly sounds like a place you go to kill yourself. Dating is a lot like playing Minesweeper. You can do both on the computer. Craig and Schindler, 2 of the greatest list makers of all time. But do not do your dating off of either.
Oh.
I'm Jewish. It's alright. Don't worry about it. My favorite thing to say to a girl on a first date is, I'm like, oh my god, you remind me so much of someone I know. Her name's Snowflake. If you're at a bar, you gotta have pickup lines ready, of course, right? So you order a dirty martini, and then you tell her, I like my women like I like my martini. Full of olive juice. And she gets all weirded out. You can also say, shaking, not stirred. You like that, babe? She'll run away. Be careful if you're like that. Now some quotes from history. Sure, I'll do it. Betsy Ross. Why is Yoshi up on top of the castle? Like, no one ever goes up there. There's not even a janitor. You're gonna starve. You're gonna get hurt. Come down from there, Yoshi. Please come down. A treble clef is just an ampersand with a goatee. Alright, now for some vaudeville. I was once left an heirloom, but because it was so old, the tomato was useless. That's a bargain in today's economy. A pen pal prostitute is a PayPal. Okay, porn. I only look at really, really respectful porn. Or really, really disrespectful porn. But see, I'm a feminist, and I do this so I can make an overcoming adversity story arc out of it in 2 acts. Act 1, it's there with Miss Angel Dust and Crystal Pussy Meth choking on pizza penis. Sausage and mushrooms and sauce everywhere. And it's not delivery. It's degrading. So then we got Act 2, right? We arc over, cold open, Act 2, Minerva Strong. Alone in her jacuzzi, pleasuring herself with a jet stream. After a long, hard day of getting elected Congresswoman. Classic come rags to riches. Okay. I'm gonna close here with 3 impressions. Impression number 1, this is a Jewish man peeling potatoes. 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skin, 4 skin. Impression number 2. This is an impression of TBS. Deborah! 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 We don't watch it. And impression number 3 is I'm going to go from the equator to the North Pole in about 10 seconds, going up the west coast, the Pacific coast here. All right? Okay. Que alegria! Oh, they're not a problem, bruh. It's peace and learn to drive, fuckhead. High is more of a sativa, and that's gonna be hella. Hello, how are you? Gene the unicyclist here, reminding you to be green and recycle your tears of infinite sadness back to the clouds. If Grey Goose vodka's pretty good, but who am I to so cold?